So first off, out of the gate, the biggest differentiator pattern with perimenopause and just typical hormone related symptoms for women is the pattern of fluctuating estrogen and progesterone, especially the declining right here, the decline in progesterone that happens in your early 40s and can even happen in your 30s as well. And I've seen it with 20-year-olds too, because once you have parents go through this and you have a generation or two, the hormonal system of the offspring starts to get weaker, and especially when we start to have more plastics, more estrogenic compounds in our GMOs, in our glyphosate, mold toxins, and then also just more herbicides and pesticides that tend to have an estrogenic backbone that creates more problems. So again, the biggest thing is we have this decline in estrogen and progesterone as we age. And progesterone is a big deal because progesterone pinch hits for cortisol. So the more stressed and the more inflamed we become, what happens to progesterone? It goes downstream to become cortisol and to deal with stress and inflammation. And then also what happens here too, we have a decrease of dopamine because dopamine goes downstream to deal with adrenaline. It becomes adrenaline, just like progesterone becomes cortisol. So the more stressed we are, the more cravings we have, the more irritability, that's going to deplete our neurotransmitters. And if our dopamine's low and weak, guess what? It's going to be harder to find enjoyment out of the things you do in your life, whether it's connection with a spouse, whether it's dealing with kids, whether it's just enjoying your hobbies and habits that you do on a daily basis. We want to really work on supporting the hormones and the brain because they're intimately connected.